Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast.
What's up, everybody? This is Dark Macek with Brutally Delicious, coming into the review of Hazzerd's brand new album, The Third Dimension. Okay, so brand new band for me. Looked them up. They're Canadian, and broadly speaking, they're thrash metal. I normally do power or symphonic or like traditional metal reviews. It's been a while since I had a thrash one, so I was looking forward to this. It is the band's third full length, so by this point they've probably established some kind of sound. I'm just unfamiliar with it. So here goes nothing. Something like Warbringer meets Havoc. It's for sure a modern sound that was probably influenced by Creator or influenced by bands that were influenced by Creator. There was something of a thrash revival about 15 years ago. It started out with like Evil and Warbringer, and then some others joined in. I think this fits in very nicely with that style. Of note here, we have a very exciting guitar player, or maybe it's two guitar players, I don't know. It's really hard to make guitar solos stand out in this style of music, and this dude did it. When you don't have easy melodic hooks underneath, and instead you're doing like jagged rhythms, it's hard to create that kind of melodic solo or even an exciting one when things are that chaotic. Somehow it happened. Cool, so let's talk about some songs. Interdimension, somewhere in that Warbringer Havoc vector mix. I'm sure this song would go over great live. Most thrash does. Of note, unfortunately, the vocals are a little too low in the mix, so it's hard for me to find a comparison except saying that it's on the harsher side, and it sounds like stuff that's influenced by Creator, but doesn't really sound like Petroza. This song has about as many vocal lines as Wake Up Dead by Megadeth. There's lots of guitar here without being terribly self-indulgent. I did say Wake Up Dead and not Hangar 18. Unto Ashes. Really fun gang vocals here, again, reminding me of Warbringer. It sounds like something that could have been off of Worlds Torn Asunder. It is the same violent vibe, while also somehow having semblance of a sing-along. How do you do that? Here is a really exciting guitar solo. One that is worth revisiting. Deathbringer. Okay, really nice melodic one. I think this maybe could have been a Skeleton Witch track. There are some memories of Downfall by Exodus here, mostly in the intro. And rare thing for me to say, I wish this track were longer. It's 4.5 minutes, but has all the makings of a 7-minute track. Plagueis. This has major Gamma Bomb vibes, maybe just because it's in the key of A, and Gamma Bomb does that all the time, but I thought of them. Here's a cool Star Wars track. For those unaware, Darth Plagueis is referenced in Episode 3, clearly being hinted at as Anakin's father. He had the ability to create life through the Force, and Anakin had no father. It's almost certainly who Snoke was going to be in the sequel trilogy, but Disney decided that plot cohesion wasn't important. And rant. Last but not least, A Fell Omen. This is a great epic intro. It reminds me a whole lot of Accept. It's melodic as hell and definitely took some compositional chops, but then it turns into this epic thrash instrumental that held my attention for all 9 minutes. I kept thinking, vocals are going to come in now, but they never did. But in a way, they didn't need to. It's just that climactic. So it's pretty rare that a lot of modern thrash gets my attention. I like vocal melodies, I like traditional song structure, and thrash is kind of anti that a lot of the time. I wholeheartedly believe this album is clever and melodic enough not to get sucked into those tropes. My only wish is that the vocals were higher in the mix, because I bet this singer has a distinctive personality, it's just too low for me to hear right now. Then again, thrash is way more about guitar and drums than it is about vocals, right? No harm, no foul. I will definitely be checking out this band's back catalog, because this one grabbed me. Thanks, dudes. Rock on.